Doubt is a virtue. It's a great thing to have as long as it's balanced. Too much positive or negative within your doubt, and you end up with suspicion or fear. My favorite example comes from the New Testament of the Judeo Christian Bible. The Bereans are mentioned in the book of Acts, I believe chapter 17, 10 through 15. Don't quote me. Um, but, anyways, I, along with many others, believe that their doubt was their virtue. Peep game. Post Jesus' death, Paul and Silas went to this place called Berea and then went straight to the Jewish synagogue. Not odd because they were actually, Jewish in faith. So verse 2 gets interesting. So, quote, the Berean Jews were of more noble character than those in Thessalonica, for they received the message with great eagerness and examined the scriptures every day to see if what Paul said was true. End quote. So the chapter basically ends with the Jews from Thessalonica coming to Berea, where the Bereans are, and starting so much shit that Paul and Silas had to get snuck out of the city. See, that's what I liked about them. The Bereans were keeping it scientific. They held Paul and everyone else accountable for what they said. So, at this time depicted, there were tons of groups claiming the true word of the Hebrew God. But the issue is with people who believe things without proof, like, at all. Like the slickest of them, they'd claim their words were backed by the scrolls of the teachings and the prophecies of God, and Paul was no exception. But him being no exception, what made him different from, all these other people and groups claiming that, they speak for God and, they have the best new angle and all that, the Bereans checked. So I guess the point I'm trying to make is always do your research before you act, because bad intel, it gets people killed. Bad intel is what went before the UN when we went to Iraq. Good intel got us usable electricity and ways to store food, etc., etc.